Howdy folks, Silver Surfer here. I was looking at USMC Tang's Hillbilly Tyvek doors, and just a few days before he had posted, I made my own Grizz Beaks with Tyvek, so thought I'd add to the discussion since I have a slightly different tarp. I've got a Grand Trunk Funky Forest 10x10 tarp. It's a big tarp, especially in a diamond configuration, which is why I don't hang it in a diamond configuration in winter. Too much air gets under it. So let me show you how I hang it in the winter or bad weather. So basically, I hang it like a hex tarp. And as you can see, I've got the tarp suspended below the ridge line. So I basically just fold the ends underneath and stake them out. Now, if I had the ridge line hanging under there, I could take these and just swing them over the ridge line, you know, with a piece of rope. But this is the way I've been doing it, and works fine by me. So here's my little Tyvek Grizz Beaks, and let me put them on. A couple more things. So on my Funky Forest Tarp, I'm using your standard soft shackle prussics right here. So what I did with the to attach it, keep it on the ridge line, was I put a hole in the Tyvek, just a small hole, and stuck one end of the zinget through there, and then tied a knot. I then taped both sides, and now I can attach this thing right on to the soft shackle prusik. Now to make my tie outs, I did the same thing. Put a knot, stuck a hole through the Tyvek, put a knot on one side, fed it through. Then put a hole over here, fed that through, made a knot on the other side, taped both sides. I just figured the knot will keep it from slipping out of the tape more than no knot. You know, I mean, something's got to stop it from slipping out. So there it is right now. I'm gonna put the doors on, or I'm gonna stake the doors out, and let's see what it looks like. So here we have it. Grizz Beaks on the Grand Trunk Funky Forest Tarp. So on one side I got the loop just staked right into the ground. Then on this other side I put a piece of shot cord, just I don't know, I might put shot cord on both of these, we'll see. And then I found the thing didn't stay against the tarp too well, so I put tie outs right here, put a piece of shot cord, and run it right over the ridge line, or in this case I'm using a biner. So that should give me pretty good wind protection. It's going to be noisy because I didn't wash this stuff, and I have no intention of washing it. Noise isn't going to bother me, but it might bother people who are camping near me. I also just put a clip on the ridge line. There was some extra material. The thing is that, you know, every time I deploy this tarp, it's probably not going to be at the exact angle, so I wanted a little bit of, a little bit of play, a little bit of extra room. This is how I normally deploy the tarp in bad weather or winter weather. So I did my measurements in the field, in my backyard. based on the way I normally hang it. Now, as it turns out, my measurement's approximately 15 inches across here. The lengthwise, that comes out to about 69 inches, and then the width is approximately 43 inches on each door. I mean, my Tyvek was 56 inches wide, so I'm not sure. It was my intention to have 56-inch wide doors, but I guess, you know, in the rush of things, I started trimming stuff, and this is what I ended up with. You know, it's 15 inches across here. The length 69 inches, and the width is 43 inches. I'm going to make another set, and we'll see how it comes out. I did not even consider sewing because I had the Tyvek tape. And like I said, I didn't really think about trying to make it exactly pretty and beautiful, you know. All I wanted to do was get some doors. So, they're noisy, but should give me some good wind protection. And I can have a little microclimate in here. At one point I had the doors longer. I think I started with 84 inches long, and I based the measurement of 84 inches starting from there down to this tie out, but there was just Tyvek kind of bunched up on the ground, so eventually I trimmed them down. I figured that was more than enough, you know, clearance. I mean, I'm not trying to make, you know, I'm not trying to nail it down to the ground. Though I have made the doors big enough. If I ever did want to nail this, you know, lower the tarp, then, you know, the doors could be, you know, would lower as well. So there it is. Like I said, you saw the sewn version with USMC tangs, and he was doing his on a, I forget, a Mama Jamba or something. And this particular, you know, application of Grizz Beaks would probably work on the Kelty 12 by 12. You just have to do field measurements to make sure, you know, it fit. So I might be trying these out at the New Jersey Winter Hang in about a week and a half. Though I have some time, I'm thinking about maybe making some Grizz Beaks out of some excess tent tarps I have. So that's my attempt at a Tyvek Grizz Beak. So there it is, one more time. The Silver Surfer Tyvek Grizz Beak.